Hello, friends. Welcome to my channel Mindset Solution. And today we are going to discuss a question from Indian legal and constitutional history. So, the question is evaluate the importance of Patna case in the legal history of India. The significance of Patna case 1777 to 1779 in the legal history of India lies in the fact that it exposed the administrative corruption and judicial disorder of the East India Company, particularly highlighting the conflict between the Supreme Court and the Supreme Council established after the Regulating Act of 1773. This brought to the light the limitations of administrative power and the need for judicial reform, laying the foundation for subsequent reforms such as the Act of Settlement 1781, which were necessary to curb the arbitrary action of company officials. So we are going to we are going to the next slide. We will be discussing what was the Patna case, about its background, dispute, local court decision, and Supreme Court intervention. So the first point is background. The following regulating act of 1773, the British government established a Supreme Court and Supreme Council in Calcutta to curb the corruption within the East India Company. Now the dispute. A soldier named Shahbaz Beg Khan died in Patna. A dispute arose between his widow Nadira Begum and his adopted son Bahadur Beg over the division of his property. Now the local court decision. The local authority did not properly investigate the matter and ruled against the widow. Supreme Court intervention. The widow Nadira Begum appealed to the Supreme Court in Calcutta. The court found that the local authorities, the Qazi and the Mufti, had acted improperly, and that the widow had been wronged. So now we are going to next slide. Next slide is discussing about why it is important, about its exposure of judicial malpractice, conflict between the Supreme Court and Council, need for reforms, and basis for legislative reforms. So first point is exposure of judicial malpractice. This case revealed how East India Company officials were breaking the law and abusing their power. Now, the second point is conflict between the Supreme Court and the Council. It demonstrated the significant power struggle between the newly established Supreme Court and Supreme Council, as both bodies interfered in each other functions. Now, third point is need for reforms. The Patna case clearly highlighted the need for major reforms in the judicial and administrative system to curb the arbitrary action of officials and ensure justice. Fourth point is basis for legislative reforms. This case led to the enactment of the Act of Settlement of 1781, which clarified the boundaries of authorities between the Supreme Court and the company and the addressed administrative shortcomings. Now moving to the next slide. Now we will see the examples. So example in simple terms, I'm just going to explain. Imagine there is a high ranking official as a company executive in your neighborhood. After his death, a dispute arises among his family members of his will. The local police, yani local court, this means local court, conduct a investigation flawed investigation and rule in favor of the official's sons. However, when the case reaches to the higher police commissioner, Supreme Court, we can say here Supreme Court, the commissioner realizes that the police acted improperly and the son shouldn't receive all the money. The commissioner then ensures that the police will follow the rules from now on and the official's family receives proper justice. The Patna case was similar to this, and it led to reforms in the justice system of British India. So this is what the question was. So I hope I have cleared the answer. So I would request you to subscribe, like, share, and support the channel. Thanks for watching Mindset Solution.